welcome to In Spiritual Journey. So I am going to get a reading for you. We're going to see, like, what the main focus is that is in your energy. We're also going to see someone around you. So let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and see what the universe and spirit want to bring out. Okay, let's just see. And remember, this is for the collective of Taurus, and it might not resonate. So please take what resonates and let go of what doesn't. It's all good. So let's see. All right, what's coming up for Taurus currently? Let's get the few cards out here. All right. The center of your reading is the Two of Swords. So something you're not seeing. Something is not clear here. It could be something that's you're just not aware of. Because basically this Two of Swords, it's, something you're either, it could be something you're denying, you're just not wanting to see it, or it could be something, sometimes we overlook things. So, but there is something right there. It could be something you're just focused on something else and distracted, whatever it is, but there is something that's not clear at the moment. So let's see what else is going to come out here for you. Okay, well, you're in the reading. We have that Two of Swords, and above that we have the Hierophant. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming up. Okay. All right, so on the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Pentacles, which is all about lack. It could be about victim mentality. Something like that. There's something that's missing, something that it could even be a poverty mindset, like lack of financial security, like some kind of lack mentality, or something that's missing. Like I said, in the center of your reading is the Two of Swords, so something is missing that you're not clear on. But with that, you are moving away from some kind of turmoil. So it could be something that you're leaving behind, like some kind of issue or conflict or whatever that you just didn't see clearly, and you're moving away from it. You're like, I don't even care to see it. I'm just getting away from this drama, this chaos, right? And you're seeing things in a different perspective. So I feel like you're just moving away from something that's just, it could be just people that create conflict, that like drama. You're just moving away from it, or some kind of bad situation that's just not aligning with you and just causing more stress than it is any good. In the past, you are in that part. It's showing you very powerful. So I feel like whatever came up that was this turbulence in your life kind of took a little power away from you. And that's why you're like moving away from it, because it's just not in your higher vibration. It's just low vibes, and you're like, I'm out. So you're moving away from it. And as you can see, this Devil came in. This could be a Capricorn, but this is also some kind of negativity, some toxic energy, some bad habits, something that we're chained to, temptation, anything like that. So that was in your past as well, and it's something to do with your like this nostalgia, the past, your the connections you made, the memories. So I feel like you were empowered here in the past, and then something has come up, something from your past that maybe was negative, toxic, didn't work out well, might have triggered you here. So when it did, it brought in some kind of chaos, some kind of conflict, and you're like, yeah, nope, I'm not dealing with this again. I'm out. So, but, I really do feel like maybe this issue here is maybe someone come back and tried to draw you back in, maybe trying to sweet talk you or try to explain something, and you're like, I don't want to hear it. I'm just leaving. I'm doing good on my own. I don't need all this drama coming back in. I'm out. So with that being said, in the future, there is going to be some kind of clarity. So you might actually talk to this person, this situation. So for this reading, I kind of feel like it doesn't have to be, but it could be an ex coming back in, coming back in, trying to put on the sweet talk again. Hey, I miss you, whatever it is. And you're just kind of like, la, 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 I don't want to hear it because I'm doing really good and I don't need you coming back in starting stuff. But it does look like there is going to be some truth and clarity come in. So you might say, okay, somehow we're just going to talk or whatever, and you might hear them out. But you are going to still move forward This is planning things out methodically, things like that, because you've been through a lot. So I do feel like this might create some kind of triggers or some kind of issues in that first you're just like, but then you're going to come around and say, you know what, I'm going to hear them out or something like that. That's what I kind of feel. So there was some lack. So this relationship could have been lacking something, and something happened and it got destroyed. You could be feeling this lack. They come back up. You know, you might first say like, I don't want to hear it because it was the bad news, but then you might be starting to start thinking about those memories, like those good times, and oh, well, you know what, I am kind of lonely, maybe I should hear them out. You just got to be careful, because you have to see if their actions are matching what they're saying. If they say, I've changed, I really miss you, is it just talk? Are you really truly healed and different than it used to be? Kind of, you know, you're going to have to prove it to me by your actions, not by your words, because anybody can say words, right? So I do feel like you are going to hear them out. Like I said, it's going to put you through the ringer a little bit. Sometimes that triggers us and brings things back up that we don't want to remember, right? And could set you off. But you are kind of taking this approach of methodically planning, so that's good. You know, you know, sometimes it's good to hear people out, you know, to get that closure or whatever. We don't always need it, that's the thing. And you know if you can handle it, you know, so you just got to be careful, and you know, don't let them sweet talk you. Really see if they've changed, things like that. So let's go ahead and get a little bit about this person that's coming back in. What about this person in Taurus's life? This could have even been, for some of you, I feel like they've come in, they've somehow made contact with you, messaged you on social media, texted you, whatever. Asked a friend about you, put out the word that I want to talk to them, whatever. But for some of you, I feel like it could have just been your cross paths again. And it was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, we should go have a drink or whatever, you know. So it's going to resonate differently for everybody. Like I said, there's millions of Tauruses out there, so it's not going to resonate the same for everyone, okay? So, or at all. So let's go ahead and see, what's this person coming into Taurus's life? Okay. Well, we have the King of Pentacles and the Sun. We also have the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm getting here. All right. So we have the King of Pentacles. So it could be somebody you met at work. Pentacles. King is somebody that's usually like very stable, very grounded. The Sun, very happy. You know, they might be a very happy, stable person. But I do have this Page of Cups, which could be a little bit of maturity. And it does look like with this Four of Cups, they might have turned their back on you, missed an opportunity with you. So that's what's coming in for them. So it could be a water sign, or it could be an earth sign too. All right, so let's go ahead and see. We do have the Three of Wands, so it does look like they are trying to make some kind of contact with you for the future, like they want to hook back up with you again. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming up for them. Like I said, it could be somebody you met at work. All right, now we have the Eight of Swords. So I do feel that if they did leave your life or ghost you or break it off with you, turn their back on you, whatever it was, say they weren't ready, let's date other people, whatever it was, or just like started detaching or whatever happened, I do feel like they felt trapped. Yeah, once things start getting a little more intense, they felt like they were trapped and moved out, and then guess what? They weren't content. All right, so it looks like something with that. And again, that's because they have this Page of Cups. Oh, wait a minute, that's not the right one. Page of Cups, which could be immature in emotions. So they didn't know how to handle it. So they might have just like, you know what? I don't want to date anymore. Let's see other people, whatever, okay? And then we have the Page of Swords reversed. So I do feel like, they didn't even know what the truth was. They just like thought, I don't know, I'm not really ready for a commitment or whatever. They didn't really communicate their truth, and just were like, either see ya, out of here, bye, I can't handle this, to themselves. But to you, they were just like, I think we should date other people. Maybe they just didn't text you or call you anymore, whatever. It just dried up. So let's get a couple more for them, and then we'll get some advice. Okay, so yeah, this came out reversed too, the Four of Wands. So yeah, it rocked the stability of it. Yeah, and this usually is a card of, can be like of commitment, stability, and it was reversed. So, when they started getting really close or really good, they started creating chaos or wanted out. They didn't want a commitment. So they started detaching, that's avoiding the text, acting differently. We know the whole spiel, right? So that's what it is. So anyway, that's what's coming up. It does look like they have somehow crossed your path again. But like I said, you have to pay attention to, have they really changed their ways? Do they really know what they want, or is it going to be a repeat of the same thing, right? So let's go ahead and get some advice. Let's move the data cards over here about this situation. Yesterday I was using some oracle cards, but I don't have them close to me, so I'm like, should I use them because they're over there? Should I go get them? Let's see. Let's just get some advice. It's late. Let's get some advice. Oh, we got two here. Okay. All right, so the advice is the Virgo card. So this is going within, really figuring things out, do that deep dive and figure out, what happened before, how it made you feel. Is that something you want to take that chance and do again? Have they changed? Are their actions matching their words? All that stuff, is this something that you want to give a second chance to? Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance in the material world. So, if you have been doing good on your own, you have to realize, are they going to make a difference in your life? Are they going to fulfill your life of what you already have? You have to figure all that stuff out, And then on the bottom, we have that Page of Swords again, too. So I do feel like you also feel that they're immature. That, I feel like, you saw something within them, like in the beginning, it might have been good. And then the way they handled the situation, it was like, I don't know if they're very mature because of the way they handled the situation, So only if you want to try again or give them the chance, if you have that conversation with them and they seem like they are changed, if they realize their mistakes, if they admit to it, if they're open about it, just trust that intuition, right? So let's see what else. So the advice here is like, go within, realize what is abundant for you. If you're doing well financially in the material world, if you're happy on your own, are you ready for another relationship? Do you want to give this person a second chance? What's going to make your life happy and not stressed, and you know what I mean? So now we have the Justice card. So what's fair for you? We have to have those equal connections, not just one-sided. This could be a Libra as well. And this is also a karma card, So you have to think of this. Is this a karmic lesson? This person coming back. Have you learned your lesson? Right? So it can be different things for different people. That's why you got to go within. The moon is things unknown. We don't know everything. That's why we have to trust that intuition. We have to trust our gut. Like, like in your gut, is this something you want to do again? Do you really believe this person has changed? Do you really believe it would work again? Or is it going to be a repeated pattern, right? And this is facing those fears too, all right? So, and now we have the damn Page of Swords again. So this is actually new beginnings with the truth. So only you know what the truth is. And like I said, some things are unknown. That's why we got to trust our inner compass, that intuition, right? And then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So it kind of feels like it's saying, Three of Pentacles upright is collaborating. Three of Pentacles reversed is No, not collaborating. So I kind of feel like the universe is saying, you know, maybe you should just do you for a little bit, not jump back into something as soon as somebody comes back around, you know, because sometimes that makes them, you know, if you jump right back in, they're like, hey, look, I can just come back in. I got them again. So, you know, might be, you know, I don't want to say, because they say men always say women play hard to get. It's not that. You have to be selective of who, you know, selective. You have the right to be selective of who you allow in your life, right? So now we have the Seven of Wands. See? This can be a perseverance, but it's setting healthy boundaries. So if you do want to connect to this person, have high standards right from the beginning and don't allow anything else to get past it. You know, that's what you got to do. All right, so we're going to see if you take Spirit's advice, what will be the outcome? Okay. See? Yeah. If you take the Spirit's advice, you're not going to have a future with this person. You know, I'm not saying you won't forgive them. You won't speak to them like if you meet on the street. But it's like there's no if you follow the advice and don't go down that path again and do you, there's not going to be a future with this person. And you're going to be filling your own cup. And you know what else the Ace of Cups is? A new relationship comes in. One that is more in harmony with you. So it looks like that's what the advice is here and the outcome if you follow that advice. All right, so let's see. So that's what it looks like Spirit and the universe are saying, that there's something really better out there for you. I don't know if this person has changed completely yet. All right. Yep. Yeah. Filling your own cup so we have more to give to others and new relationships that are better aligned for you. All right. A new love coming in. So you could miss an opportunity with the person you're supposed to be aligned with if you go down this path with this person, basically. All right, now we have the Strength. Could be a Leo coming in, but this is having that inner strength and willpower. You're going to feel more empowered if you follow your gut and stand up for yourself and all that. On the bottom, we have the King of Rods, which is the King of Wands. Again, that's double confirmation of a Leo. So you could be having a Leo come in, or if this person's a Leo. No, I don't think so, because Spirit doesn't want you. Could be having a Leo coming in that's going to be more aligned to you and better soul connection for you. All right, and then we have the King of Cups. Yes, that has their emotions mastered. Or this other person was the Page of Cups, immature in their emotions. You've got a person that's coming in that's very stable, very strong, inner, and mastered their emotions. Oh, maybe that was a sign from Wishbone. That destiny awaits, but it's your choice. You can go down this path or you can go down that path. But sometimes when we go down the path that we've already taken and we repeat that karma, we're missing out on our destiny. So that's up to you, Taurus. So thanks for watching. Take care.